TGIF, June 10th, Friday. Today, there's not too much activity on OpenSea in terms of the top volume projects. So, what I actually wanted to do is check into the McGoblin Burgers and see how they're doing. Now, this is not the official one. Let me find the official one. There's so many of these, just all around the place. So Goblin Town, WTF. So many duplicates here. It's hard to find the correct one. So here we go. We've got McGoblin.wtf. All right. And so basically, the McGoblin Burger was dropped last week, I believe. It might have been last Friday. Let me see when they were minted. Let me type over here. Cool. But yeah, the goblins have been pretty busy lately with everything that they've been doing. They're still hosting spaces. In the last week they've been doing a team reveal as well. So yeah, June 4th was when they started minting. That was on Saturday. Yeah, I remember it was like Saturday night that they released it to everyone. And it was a really cool configuration process. Let me see if I can get to the website still. I was there on Saturday night looking into it. I don't own a goblin, but I have friends that do, and so I was checking it out. It's pretty cool, the site where you configure your goblin. Basically, what you're going to do here is after you've connected your wallet, and this time, let me just sign in here with MetaMask. 1 second. So connecting. All right, so I'm connected. I don't have a pass, so I can use the demo. So I can show you what's going on here. So you've got the sauce, which you can choose from. You've got the meats. So you have these 6 different properties, right? Sauce, meats, cheese, toppings, sides, and buns. And then from each of them, you've got 6 different choices. So you basically create your own NFT here, which is really awesome. And then you check out by ordering the combo. So everyone that's gotten one of these burgers, which is 7,600 people, I think there are 10,000 goblins, right? So yeah, so about 70% of the people have claimed their burger, meaning that there's still 33,000 goblins sitting out there that have yet to claim on this burger, which is going for 1 ETH, which is about $2,000. So it's like a free $2,000 claim that you could do here. Anyways, getting back to it. So basically, yeah, you can configure your burger and then it will show up here. The number traits are the numbers here, like 300,000. Those are based on the combos that you've selected. So let me go here. So if you go to sauce and you select 1, 2, 3, I believe that's how it works. Let me go check it out here. So you've got the Uzi sauce. Yeah, exactly. Let's see the sides, right? You've got here. It's pretty obvious to see you have the unicorn side. So I guess that's 0 in the 0 spot. You still have the shoe. Oh, actually, the sauce is this one. Is it unicorn sauce? Yeah, it's unicorn sauce. Is that what they're calling it? So these the properties are pretty interesting. Fries with that. I can't even read it. A slice of toe jam, spaghetti, and whatever. Yeah. All right. So after these were released, after the burgers were released, there was a lot of speculation. People were looking into the contracts for it, and let me just bring up the contract right here. Back to McGoblin, and then bringing up the contract. And let me bring up a profile. I think it was OXQuit that had something about the goblins. There were a lot of these tweet threads. Quit. About what the burgers could possibly do. Are they like the mutant serums, which transformed your ape into a mutant ape? Uh, let me see here. It's been a week, so most of these. Can I do an advanced search here? Let me see. If I go to Explore, and then here I'm on advanced search. No. Test. Advanced search, here we go. So we want it from at OXQuit. And then can we do a date? Yeah, we can. All right, from, what is it, June, did I say it was released on the 4th? 10,000 transactions, when was the latest one, or the earliest one? Last. Yeah, 6 days ago, June 4th, yep. June 4th, 2022. And I'm going to go to June 6th. Okay, here we go. Break down what the contract is doing. This is it. And make my best attempt at demystifying what the heck this joint's all about. Alright, so let me click into this thread here. So they've enabled easy interaction with the original Goblin Town contract by creating an abstract reference with the McGoblin contract. You can see that the functions they plan to interact with are all centered around determining who owns goblins and how many they own. It looks as if the main function of interest is assemble snack, right? Which takes the 6 toppings as requirements, which matches it up, and the number. Supposing all requirements are satisfied, you can claim blah, blah, blah. They have a similar function, assemble snack for the king. Exact same, but the only difference is that it bypasses the requirement that mint be enabled. This is an odd way to implement Goblin King mints first versus just having a condition in assemble snack. Noms is interesting. It looks like it will enable burning the burgers. This will happen from a separate contract, and you'll probably have some effect on your OG Goblin NFT, similar to Yuga's M1, M2, M3 mutant serums. When, you ask, they will make eat someday. All right, so let me take a look at this noms function. I'll go directly to the contract here. Noms. Contract. And then we're looking for noms. Right, require someday. If no thing, require transaction origin, make eat someday, and message sender. So, yeah, and then it will burn. Distinguisher? Okay, so it's going to burn, yeah, it will burn the exact burger that's being used. And it's going to happen someday. Someday up here should be false. So it has to just be turned on. So essentially, there's going to be someday in the future, they're going to switch that to a true flag, which is going to, what is nothingy? No thingy. Hold on. No thingy is false. I wonder what that is. So you're basically going to eat your burger, which will burn it, and then, uh, yeah, from the other contract, something will happen. So that's actually very interesting, like what Quit was saying here, which is really great. Um, this for here to go sets the address of that someday to be made burger burning contract. Turn fryer on enables burger minting, and make someday today enables the burning. So that's important. Those are important functions as well. Make utility is true or false, and make thingy go away forces some extra logic for the burner when turned on. It does not burn. Make snack have parts simply sets the URI, which is essentially telling it where the pictures exist. The function here assembles your token metadata. This is the most fun part of the metadata logic I've seen. First, we check, does your token exist? Yeah, then we're going to put the mappings to determine what ingredients your burger has. If your goblin has an oopsie, then your metadata will reflect that and none of your ingredients will matter. If utility is disabled, your metadata is determined simply by stringing all your toppings together. If utility is enabled and your goblin has not had an oopsie, each burger will have its own unique metadata. It's interesting because it implies there will be more than just burgers, more to the burgers than simply what the toppings are on them. All right. So here we go. Let me start writing. We're already 11 minutes in here. The McGoblin Burgers were were a free mint to any Goblin Town holder, and they were a novel approach to generating new NFTs. Right? Is it a derivative? No. Generating new NFTs. Once you go access the McGoblin Town. Is it McGoblin Town? What does McGoblin.wtf take you to? McGoblin.wtf. Does it take you to the same place, or is this just not registered? Nope. Nothing. Okay. They shouldn't call it McGoblin.wtf. Okay, once you access the page, you're able to connect your wallet and configure your own burger. You're able to connect your wallet, configure your own burger, and then check out, which is the mint process. Burgers up here at all the standard marketplaces. For sale, and you're done. Well, I don't even want to mention that. It's not really important. Oh. There are six different properties for the burgers, and they are sauce, meat, cheese, toppings, sides and buns, and they each have 6 unique traits to them. And they each have 6 unique traits for a total of 36 different Is it 36? No. 6 to the 6th. What is that? Hold on. 6, 6. 46,000 different possibilities. Or 46,000, about 47,000 different possibilities. Combinations. Am I doing the math right there? I'll check it later. So, anyway, examining the contract, there are a few good threads out on Twitter breaking them down. But I'd like to, but here we'll focus on OX quits thread, which was actually released right before the contract came out. All right. So easy interaction. Main function is assemble snack. We know all of that. I've already explained it. Your choices get stored in mapping, blah, blah, blah. They have a similar function. Yep. Okay, so focusing. OX quit talks about the noms function. Should I call it a function or a method? What does he call it? He calls them functions. Okay, I'll call it a function. The noms function, which essentially enables the burger to be consumed or burned, invalidated by another smart contract not yet in existence. Right? OX quit points out that it is similar to the Yuga Labs mutant serum, which, when burned, generated a mutant ape from your original OG bored ape. This implies that Goblin Town has more plans in store for the future that they've already talked about and are working on. But you need to have the burger. You can't just have the original goblin. You might have to have a goblin plus a burger. Yeah. Let me write that. unlike some other projects, you will still need to own your original Goblin and your OG Goblin and the generated burger. Generated burger. Unlike some other NFT projects. Right, that's cool. And then make eat someday. So this for here to go sets the address of that someday to be made burning contract. OX quit continues on talking about how the burger contract will use a variable called, what was it called? Make eat someday. Make eat someday. Is D-E-Y? D-A-Y. To enable the burning, and another variable BLE2 called this for here or to go. Oh, make eat someday is the name to point to the address for burning, right? Which will contain the future contract address. Let me look at this contract again. Transaction origin, and then someday to be true. Someday to actually enable it. Yes. True, it is someday. False, it is not someday. Okay, is that clear? I think that's pretty clear. Right, so you can see that right here. First, it has to be true, and then if there's no thingy, so that means if there is a thingy, which also is going to be true, then the transaction has to be the transaction has to come from the external contract, right? So the other contract calls this noms function, and then the sender has to equal. Yeah, the sender also has to come from the external contract, and then it will burn the actual burger. Okay, great. Make someday today. Okay, make utility is true or false. So make thingy go away. Okay, so let's talk about make utility. Those symbols, your token metadata, if your token had an oopsie, if your token blah, blah, blah. This is by far. Okay. So I'm going to write up here in bold, italics, or just bold centered. No. right here. This page will be updated as more information about the burgers about eating the burgers is available. Once more information. More info on eating the burgers is available. All right. True, if not someday. Talking about how the burger contract will use a variable called make eat someday. Okay. What else can I talk about here? Let me review the contract again. This here, make utility, make thingy go away, make oops, right, token URI, that's all standard. And then something about funds, so that's gonna extract the ether from this contract over to the owner of the contract. Who's the owner of the contract? Creator. So this is the owner of the contract, and they currently have 142 ether in their wallet. They also have a lot of tokens. Let's see what they've got here. So they've got 6 AI apes. They've got a goblin friend. Right, they own all the goblins. Okay, cool. What else do I want to say here? Let me see if I want to research anything else. Oh, that reminds me. Did they mention anything from the last member yet? Aha, they did. The last team member. Bag facade. Okay, cool. I'm going to get to that right now. So, from Goblin Town WTF, and then latest, and I'm going to exit out of their website for now, and I'm going to go here. I'm going to copy that link over. Let me go back to the posts. This is a draft. Okay, meet the Goblin Town team. All right. Today is the day. Exciting stuff. This article will be posted so I can get rid of that. All 11 team members. All 11 team members have been revealed. Oh! I will make this one bold and centered. Come on. P strong Center that. Okay. This last one is named what? A ref equals bag fast ahead. Bag fast ahead. Hilarious. All right. And then let's go back here. Sweet. Bag fast ahead. Bag fast ahead. Let's see if anyone has written a translation for it yet. We love bag fast ahead. Adorable. All right. This bag fast ahead. Bag fast ahead. Beat a goblin would make a lot of Darwins. He has a bag on his head. Bag fast ahead. Makes, no, has a bag on his head. He makes a lot of Darwins, does stupid stuff. Ah, cool, new sound. This goblin take your mom to breakfast at McGoblin's this morning. He took your mom to McGoblin's this morning for breakfast. Hilarious. He wears a bag so he doesn't have to look at your face because he's not big on their logic. Logic? He's not big on their logic. He wears a bag. Okay. He wears a bag on his face. He wears a bag. What? So he doesn't have to look at your face. So he doesn't have to look at your face. He's not very logical, obviously. He should put the bag on the other person's face. That's last the Goblin team. All right. So let me kill this. And I will update this. Sweet. And we'll do this post really quickly here. Make sure it works. Bag facade. All right. I'm listing all 11 team members here. Happy Friday. All enjoy the weekend. Goblin Town. Looking hungry for more soon. Excellent. Okay. Back to what I was doing on the burgers. Let me go back there. Go to the posts, all the posts. All about the McGoblin Burger. So this page will be updated. The Goblin Burgers were a free mint to any Goblin Town holder, and they were a novel approach to generating new NFTs. Once you access the page, you're able to connect your wallet, configure your own burger, and then check out, which is the minting process. There are 6 different properties for the burgers: sauce, meat, cheese, topping, sides, and buns, and they each have 6 unique traits for about 47,000 different combinations. Examining the contract, there are a few good threads on Twitter breaking them down, but here we'll focus on OXQuit's threads. OXQuit talks about, maybe I should, aside from the standard contract logic that includes minting capabilities and yeah. OXQuit talks about the noms function. This function essentially enables the burger to be consumed or burned or invalidated by another smart contract not yet in existence. OXQuit points out that it is similar to the Yuga Labs mutant serum, which, when burned, generates a mutant ape for your OG Bored Ape. This implies that Goblin Town has more plans in store for the future, that they've already maybe that's redundant, has more plans in store that they've already talked about and are working on. Unlike some other NFT projects, you'll still need to own your OG Goblin and the generated burger. OXQuit continues on and talks about how the burger contract will use a variable called MakeEatSomeday, which will contain the future contract address, and another variable called Someday to actually enable it. True is someday, false is not someday. Other than that, for now, there aren't more details. Other than that, for now, there aren't more details, except to say, and we'll all be patiently and maybe anxiously waiting to see what to learn more about when the goblins can eat their burger snacks. Great job, Goblin team. On the innovation you're doing from the text goblin speak to the silly variable names to the way that you are getting people to interact with your project. All right, so I'm not even going to rate this one because there's nothing really to rate. I mean, it's a It's not a project itself. There's not like a specific website. It's kind of like I'd have to start rating on the Goblin Town itself, which I'm not going to do. Alright, so this is pretty short, but that's okay. That's pretty much, let me get rid of this stuff. That's pretty much all I have for today. And I will be creating a video of this very shortly, so stay tuned. It should be a short video, but that's okay. We'll have a lot more to talk about these burgers in the upcoming weeks to months and so on. So thanks a lot for checking this video out, and I will see you guys.